What are we gonna do about it? Massive portions of the Jeffrey Epstein files have been released, and there's some disgusting shit in there. And I'm here to say that one, I am not like some nerd that went through all the files and looked through everything. No, my source is YouTube video essays and Instagram reels. I'm just gonna keep it straight up with you. This morning I was literally scrolling, right, in one of these reels talking about all this stuff. One person said, what are we gonna do about it? And to me, that was just the stupidest shit that I've ever seen, bro. I don't think you understand just how like dumb that comment was, okay? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it? Should action be taken? Yes, but it depends. Who are you referring to? I'm a 19-year-old student. I do YouTube videos on the side. I don't have power just yet. Just yet, that's the key word. I don't have power yet. I don't have the amount of capital that will be needed to really make moves yet. Encouraging people that are not in the position to fight, encouraging your average Joe to do something about this makes absolutely no sense. You don't want the average person stressing about this. Not because we should suppress the information. Do not misconstrue my words. You know, the releasing of all this is important. People need to know about this shit. But encouraging action from the people doesn't make sense. The people need to worry about themselves. The people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like the average 9-to-5 worker, the average student, the average blue collar worker, you know what I'm saying? The average person needs to worry about themselves for the time being, okay? Because hearing about this, yes, it's important. I'm not saying the cortisol spike was necessary, but that's all I need. I need it once and that's it. I'm not gonna continue to go down the rabbit hole because it will not help me. Okay, if I want to do something about this situation, I have to be a more powerful person. I have to be a stronger person. I have to be a richer person. Okay, I cannot do anything about this situation right now. I'm too young. I'm too inexperienced. I don't have enough resources. My family isn't protected, you know, with a financial shield, with a physical protective shield just yet. I need to secure myself. And if you're in the same position as me, you need to secure yourself. If you want to learn about the Jeffrey Epstein situation, I 100% encourage you to do that. However, if you just keep learning about it and keep hearing about it and boosting up your cortisol, you're gonna do nothing but just hurt yourself, okay? You cannot do anything right now. We are talking about billionaires, okay? We are talking about people that run everything. Say in an attempt, you know, to start a revolution, I go and I commit an act, you know, a violent act or something. The only thing that I see is me hurting innocent people and not hurting the actual people that deserve to be put in jail. Forget jail, bro, that deserve death. When I see people talking about what are you going to do about it, all I see is a recipe for disaster. All I see is innocent people, you know, that aren't responsible for the children, aren't responsible for the islands, aren't responsible for the sacrifices. Go learn about it. I 100% recommend that you learn about it, but aren't responsible for these things getting hurt. Do you want to be cannon fodder? Do you want to be cannon fodder for a fight that may not be won simply because the power level is different? Coughing baby, hydrogen bomb. And I'm not even trying to make a joke here. Like that's like the issue. When we're talking about billionaires, who do they control? They control the military. They control the special military. They control killers, you know? And these killers, they have no morals. They do not give a flying fuck about who they're fighting for. They get paid well. And if they get paid well, they will follow orders. You know what I'm saying? No matter how immoral they are. There are guys like that out there. Do you want to get your ass smoked by the best of the best? No, okay? So what is the solution, right? What is the solution? My solution to all of this, go learn about the situation. Go learn about the Epstein files. Find out all the heinous shit you did and just keep it. Just put it in the back of your hand, but go learn about it once, okay? Don't open your phone and scroll and watch more videos every single day. All you're going to do is spike your cortisol levels. And you risk getting desensitized as well, you know? I'm not desensitized. I'm just simply, I want to stay away from it because it hurts my fucking head. It hurts my brain. It hurts my soul when I hear about these heinous things. You are going to get strong. Okay, you are going to get strong physically. You are going to get strong mentally. You're going to get strong financially. You're going to get into institutions. You know what I'm saying? You're going to gain power, gain influence. You know what I'm saying? You're going to protect your family first, the people that are dear to you. Before you even think about making a move and actually picking a fight with these heinous people, protect your family, bro. Love your family. Protect your friends. Okay, protect yourself. And then once you have the armor, right, for the battle, once you have the shield and the sword for the battle, once you are equipped and armed with all these things after years of bettering yourself as a person and becoming stronger as a person, that is when you go in for the kill. And all of us should do it in the most organized manner possible, okay? And when I say organized, I'm talking not even through violence. I'm talking legally, you know what I'm saying? Through enough years, you know what I'm saying, of most people being tired of this shit. Meet good, God-fearing people, not even God-fearing, just good people that aren't pedophiles. They get in and they get into the powerful institutions. They get power themselves and they begin dealing with this, you know, disgusting elite and slowly replacing them. That is my hope, you know, my extremely optimistic hope is that we beat these people at their own game, you know. Instead of the game of force and war and bloodshed, we beat them in power, influence, and organization. Because of this great evil, right? I see the good. I'm actually able to see the good in this as well, because there's such great evil. Now, you know, we have a complete distrust in the government. Now we look at things differently. Now we understand the importance of being moral, of leadership, of having moral leadership. I have hope, okay? I have hope that maybe we could beat these people, maybe, you know? And if we lose, then fair enough, humanity is lost, you know, and evil has truly won. But, you know, in that pursuit of trying to win, you'll find yourself, you know, saying stronger. You'll find yourself more financially capable and competent. Family will be protected, you know. You will know how to protect yourself. And if you can't fight them in the end, if they end up winning, you as an individual, your people will be safe, hopefully, if you have the competence and the drive and the will, you know, to just become a better individual overall. You know, we need fighters. And when I say we need fighters, I'm not talking about idiots that are going to go and harm people violently. I'm talking about high-standing members in institutions. That's what we need to push these disgusting satanic animals out, you know? Because, bro, when I saw that shit, man, I swear, like, I genuinely, my morning was ruined, you know, from Instagram reels. I could be chatting at my ass, you know. This is just my optimistic view on how we can beat this problem. Do not go about trying to incite violence amongst people who are average and do not have the strength or the numbers or the ability to fight right now, you know. Encourage them to get stronger first, okay? Nurture them. You understand? Nurture them, encourage them to be better, competent individuals themselves, and then tell them to come join the fight. You train soldiers before you tell them to get into the battlefield. Do you know the word for soldiers that aren't trained or are given very little training and then sent straight to the battlefield? Cannon fodder. You are basically treating others like cannon fodder when you say, what are you going to do about it? No. That person needs to work on themselves. That person needs to help their family. That person needs to help their friends before they can come and join the general fight. And I'm one of these people. I'm nothing now, but I definitely want to become something in the future. And if I do, I will be a soldier of God, bro. I will be a warrior of God. I will be a warrior for good. I promise that. I promise that, because if this is evil, right? Because we can agree that who these people are the epitome of evil. I want to be as far from that as possible. I put that on my soul. I put that on Allah, bro. If you are going to fight, make sure you're not cannon fodder, okay? Make sure you are actually a useful, capable, competent soldier that can help in the fight. You know what I'm saying? That can actually do damage and do bits and walk these niggas down, bro. A serious video, but it needed to be said. Feel free to educate me in the comments. This video is just me making sure that people don't do anything stupid and throw their lives away unnecessarily, you know? Think about yourself and your family before you join this fight, because, bro, we're fighting fucking bosses here, final level bosses that are the most evil of the evil. And we need to be organized before we take on that fight. Yeah, brother. I had to get off my chest, man. I do feel better after making this. Have a good one.